No travel training exceeded my expectations, which is saying a lot because I already had high expectations from going through the training online with Carrie and Carolyn. They set the bar super high, and they go higher every time. It was this, I think, I mean, for me, my situation, I have a little farm here. I'm the sole person responsible for it. So I can't leave for that reason. And a couple other reasons, I would have never been able to take this training. And I wouldn't have chosen to take a training, even that's closer, because I have this thing, who I do things with is just as important, if not more important than what I am doing. So I looked around for quite a while before I decided on the Equine Connection. And I decided on them because of Carrie and Carolyn. They are really authentic, doing things for the right reasons, treating the horses the way I believe that they should be treated. We work with the horses. We don't use the horses. That's very important to my philosophy here. But for me, I couldn't get away. I wasn't going to do it with anybody else. And it worked out. For my style of learning, the no travel training was actually better because I could rewatch the videos as much as I wanted. And there were so many videos. It's like a huge vault of videos. So you won't miss anything. And I think that we learn more on the video because so many times in person, you miss the little nuances that the horse is speaking to us. But with the video, you can go back and catch it. If you miss something and then they're talking about it, all you have to do is go back. In person, that's gone. So I think that every style of learner is different. And for me, the no travel turned out to be exactly what was best for me. And I am sure that I absorbed it better because I could also just be in learner mode. There's something very different when you're online and maybe asked a question, like called on to answer a question, or you feel kind of pressure to participate because it's better for the person who is giving the presentation, or if you're in person and somebody, again, you're supposed to be participating, engaged, and that's great. All those things are great. And I have found that I learn best when I could just sit back and absorb all of the information. Don't ask me to participate or ask me questions in the moment. My brain doesn't work that way. I need to process. So to sit back and really absorb everything was such a great opportunity. And like I said, there are so many videos that they didn't miss a thing, and they actually covered many things from many different directions. You really learn these were my favorite videos from any of the videos that I have with them. Like, you really learn how to do your briefing and how to do your debriefing, along with all of the arena work. So it was really fabulous. I feel 1000% comfortable moving forward with my business. And that is because of the videos, because I got to watch them and see how it was done and replay it. And I know that there is a lot to be said for hands-on experiential learning. And I feel that I put that part in when you do your video that you need to send to them so that they can critique you before you get your certification. I had all of those moments. Like, I heard them in my head when I said something, and 2 seconds later, or like as soon as it came out of my mouth, I'm like, oh, that was not correct. Or if I was answering a question or doing the briefing, I had the verbiage. I knew what to say. Obviously, you're going to put things in your own words and run things through your own wisdom, and they encourage that. But there are some things that this is the way that it said, because that's what the science is behind. And that's another thing that I loved about this training, is that this has been followed and studied for years in the universities. And that I like the science behind things, and not just somebody coming up with an idea and running with it and charging people money to learn it. Everything about this certification has been really great for me, and the no travel part made it possible, and I think for me made it better.